Back for round one, game two. On the draw again, unfortunately, but this is a pretty sweet hand. We have a one drop and then two two drops on turn two with a blood rush to back it up. So in terms of being explosive, this is pretty good. Don't think it's really worth holding this blood rush here. Just going to go ahead and get in for one. And we'll do this. Man, if we were on the play, this would have been insane. Alright, out come the corpse blockades. Warmine Infantry is a pretty solid drop. Just going to attack in. He'll chump something. So I could Blood Rush this just to kill it. I think I would prefer just to play a Warmine Infantry instead. We can get through for a whole ton of damage next turn with Mark for Death if we want to. And if he's not even going to play another creature, then he could be in quite a bit of trouble. Oh, is he going to devour flushes here? Yeah, that's fine. So probably just sacking this, if I have to guess. He can't really block this guy, so he's just going to block one of our two drops anyways. I guess I could sack the Wasteland Viper. Just to get maximum damage through, maybe that's the best. Yeah, this is tough. Like, this will just keep getting through, but I guess this 1 point of damage for Death Touch is probably fine. He could have Smite here, and that would, legitimately turn... Oh, does he have the Smite? It's looking like he might. Yeah, alright, well, he had a few good answers, but we have Slaughterhorn, so hooray. And next turn, like, we'll see what he plays here. Looks like he's stuck on 3 lands. Yeah, so I don't know what he'll do this turn, but we have the option of, like, if he blocks this, we could, and he doesn't have a trick, we could Blood Rush it and First Strike to kill it, but we don't have to. So yeah, we're just gonna let him do that, and then play out a Disciple. Oh, Psychic Strike, sure. He's actually putting up a pretty good fight. Like, we have a very aggressive start here. It's just Gideon. Gideon would be annoying. Syndicate Enforcer is also annoying. Alright, let's see. Do we want to use Mark for Death now? We might, just to kill this, and force it to trade with our Slaughterhorn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because, like, what's going to happen otherwise? He's going to, he might actually try to use the Corpse Blockade ability, so maybe that would be fine. So if we attack him with everything, he's going to put the Syndicate Enforcer on our Slaughterhorn, then he's going to put the Corpse Blockade on our Disciple. We'll get in for a point of damage, and then he'll probably trade these. If we Scab Clan Charger on this, he'll just sack it to here to kill this, and we won't get in for any damage, so that's not good. We could Mark for Death this, force it to block and then kill it with Disciple, actually. So that's an option. Yeah, I think I like that. So another question is, do we just want to get in with Disciple, or do we want to just attack in with everything? That's kind of a tough decision. I feel like we might just want to get in for damage. I'm definitely attacking with Wasteland Viper. I would be fine trading that here as well. Or I could just get value. Actually, if I attack him with a Wasteland Viper, it's kind of a 2-for-1, so I'm just going to do the Disciple only this turn. Yeah, this Corpse Blockade is quite frustrating. Yeah, he definitely had a very having Smite and Devour Flesh in that one turn really saved him, because he would have taken a tremendous amount of damage there if he didn't have that. Alright, so he played out a Throll Parasite. That's fine. So at this point, I think we just bash in with everything. So the question is here, do we want to play the Scab Clan Charger, or do we want to save it for Blood Rush? He's at 7. I think we might want to save it. This is a hard decision. I don't have any other tricks, so I want to be able to keep attacking in. I think I need the trick to do that. I'm expecting maybe like an Executioner Strike here or something. There's not a whole lot I could have that would have saved it. I don't know. I guess alternatively, we could have just saved the Mark for Death until we had like lethal on board and then attacked in. Homing Lightning would be a good draw. Call of the Nightwing is fine. It's kind of slow and it doesn't really do much right now. He can put it on this and attack in, but that doesn't seem that great. Sure. I guess it does give him infinite fodder for Corpse Blockade, so there is that. Alright, so unfortunately we're drawing a million lands. So here I'm just going to attack with the Disciple, and I guess the Wasteland Viper. Maybe not the Wasteland Viper because he could double block it with tokens. We don't really want to trade it for one token. So I think just the Disciple. Because I don't think he can block it well here. Alright, so I'm just going to kill his stupid Corpse Blockade now. I could wait for him to sack a token, but he's not going to do that unless he has to. And this gives us better attacks next turn. You can't really get in with this either. So he can bash for 2 in the air if he wants to, but that's it really. Playing, hopefully not Gideon. Angelic Edict is not very nice. I don't think he can attack in here really. Maybe with 1, but even then that's kind of dicey. We just have been drawing so many lands. I think I have to pass. I don't really want to trade this for, 2 tokens. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should just bluff the attack. Yep, another Corpse Blockade. It's pretty fantastic. Yeah, so now we're not doing so hot. I guess we get to get in with Wasteland Viper. Yeah, drawing something like a Madcap Skills would be really good here. Pit Fight would be okay. Dimir Keyrun is kind of annoying because now he has 4 points of evasive damage on us. Yeah, and at this point, any Blood Rush card is also awesome because we have a first strike guy. Ripscale Predator is fine too. So let's see. Yeah, I can't really attack in with the Disciple. Actually, yeah, I don't really care if he. I don't think he has removal. I don't know. I'm just gonna attack in with the Wasteland Viper. I don't want to risk him getting another token. Put our mountain here in case we want to give this first strike. Yeah, Blood Rush creature would be pretty sweet. Taking 4 if he attacks in with all this stuff. Although maybe he can't. We might only be taking 3 because he might need to leave a token back for the Ripscale Predator. Maybe just 2. Yeah, it looks like 3. Yeah, drawing any of our removal spells would be pretty sweet here. I guess Pit Fight would be the best. Yeah, we can't block these. We sadly did not get any Croconuras. Alright, we drew another land. So we continue to flood out. Alright, so I think we're just going to get in with a whole bunch of stuff and probably just leave 1 guy back to block this. And I guess that guy is going to be Disciple probably. So we can put the Corpse Blockade on like a token on this, sack a token to get this Death Touch, and they'll trade. Then he has 4 damage coming at him, which he can't really block very well. I don't think he wants to throw away his Thrill Parasite. Oh, interesting. Okay, so he's trying to get value. Gutter Skulk. Alright. Really need to draw something here that's not a land. Flooding out has really killed us. Mugging. What does mugging do? Can kill a gutter skulk, I guess, or a thrall parasite. Probably doesn't matter which one. And we'll probably just do it after combat, I guess. So we'll get in with these two, I think. This way, like, if he puts the corpse blockade on something and then sacks a thing to, like, kill this, we can mug it and just get rid of it as well as an option. But he has to chump this somehow. He is at 4. Okay, so he decided to block this way. That's fine, I guess. Sure, Death Touch. Alright, so I think we're just going to kill this guy so he doesn't have Extort. And in case he, gets like a removal spell for a Wasteland Viper or something, I don't want him being able to get in and make a token. Of course. It's a pretty good rip. Alright, so fingers crossed for an awesome spell. Zertar Swine is pretty good. Question is, how do we want to use it? So he has to block this thing. If we get in, I think we just get in with both here and see what he does. This way, if he doesn't block one of these, he's just dead. He can double block this one, and then he dies. If he single blocks it, we just get value because we get to first strike away one of his creatures. Yeah. All right, so that was a very bad block on his part. Unless he has like a way to deal with this, which I don't think he does. So on to round 2.